is not measured by the number of years we lived, but by the impact we make, the legacy we build, and the memories we leave behind. Today we celebrate a beautiful and fully lived life, a life of honor, wisdom, service, and quiet greatness. Late Chief Dr. Jonathan Adebunmi Adeleke walked this earth for a remarkable years, touching countless lives as a devoted family man, a pillar of his community, and a respected leader. From Impact Digital Television, I am Linda Malaki. Join us as we journey through the celebration of life of this distinguished Nigerian icon, a story that continues to inspire generations. Late Chief Dr. Jonathan Adebunmi Adeleke was born on Thursday, 25th of February 1932, in the historic Oluobunu compound of Ede in the old western region of Nigeria. He was born into the family of late Pa Joshua Atanda Adeleke and late Madam Sarah Shongopeju Adeleke, who was the only survivor of his mother's 14 children, whose value and upbringing plays a significant role in shaping his life. From an early age, he shows a deep commitment for learning and personal development. He began his educational journey at Baptist Day School, Okeapaso, Ede, where he laid a solid academic foundation. His determination and focus distinguished him among his peers, even in challenging circumstances. He later gained admission into Baptist College, Iwo, where he excelled academically and developed a strong passion for education. This passion would go on and define his legacy. Following his education, he began his career as a teacher, dedicating his life to shaping young minds. Over the years, he served in various institutions, including United Baptist High School, Ede, where he made a lasting impact as an educator and a mentor. His commitment to discipline, excellence, and moral upbringing left a lasting impression on his students and the colleagues alike. Through hard work, dedication, and exceptional leadership, he rose through the rank to become a highly respected principal. His influence was remarkable, that he earned a distinguished recognition of Principal of Principals, a title that reflects his outstanding contribution to education and leadership. His legacy in education remained evident in the many lives he influenced. At the waykeeping service, former students gathered in honor of their beloved father, teacher, and a mentor, reflecting the lasting bond he built in a generation of learners. Their presence speaks volumes of the impact he made during his lifetime. Indeed, his legacy in education continued to live through them. Beyond his professional accomplishment, late Chief Dr. Jonathan Adebunmi Adeleke was a man of defined character, compassion, and purpose. He lived a fulfilled marital life, blessed with loving family, children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren who carry on his legacy. As a husband and a father, he was a pillar of strength, guidance, a support, instilling value of discipline, unity, and integrity in his household. He was widely known as a kind, generous, and influential individual, a go-getter, a philanthropist who was always ready to lift others. His life was marked by humility, a deep sense of responsibility. In Edeland, he was fondly known as Tayeshi of Edeland, a title that speaks of his impact and standing within the community. His presence will always be remembered by those whose life it touched. His influence extended beyond his profession into the wider community. Late Chief Dr. Jonathan Adebunmi Adeleke remained actively involved in community development and religious service through his lifetime. Even after retirement, he continued to contribute meaningfully, offering his wisdom, leadership, and support wherever it was needed. His life was one of service, dedication, and commitment to the growth of others. He lived a life that truly made a difference. In his later years, Baba continued to live a fulfilled and impactful life, surrounded by his children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. His wisdom, strength, and presence remained a source of inspiration. He witnessed generation after him, a rare blessing that speaks for a life well lived. Though he has passed on, his legacy continued to live through the one he touched. The final rites begin at a waykeeping service held at the United Baptist Church, Ede, where family, friends, former students, and well-wishers have gathered in a solemn reflection. The atmosphere was filled with hymns, prayers, and heartfelt tributes to honor a life well lived. The officiating minister delivered a powerful sermon, reminding all present of the importance of a purposeful life and inevitability of death. He described the late Chief Dr. Jonathan Adebunmi Adeleke as a man who lived with intention, faith, and wisdom. In a reflective moment, it was noted that Baba had, during his lifetime, already made arrangements for his final resting place, having chosen where he would be laid to rest. Following the funeral service, the final journey continued to the graveside here in Ede Osun State. In a solemn moment, family and loved ones gathered as the late Chief Jonathan Adebunmi Adeleke was laid to rest. It was a final farewell marked by reflection, gratitude, and honor. At the closing of service, the first son of the deceased, Dr. Keji Adeleke, delivered a heartfelt vote of thanks, expressing deep appreciation to those who came to honor his father. His word reflected gratitude and the depth of the legacy his father left behind. The celebration of life continued at Redeemer's University, Ede, where family, friends, grandchildren, and well-wishers gathered to honor his memory. Here tributes continue to pour in, reflecting the life and impact of a truly remarkable man. Each tribute stands as a powerful reminder of the legacy he left behind. The passing of late Chief Dr. Jonathan Adebunmi Adeleke marked the end of an era, but not the end of his legacy. His life remained a shining example of dedication, service, and love for humanity. So now we shall be speaking with some of the family members and the guests at the event. Happy listening.
That's my grandpa. It's my dad's mom. Okay, so there was a particular time I came back from a journey and I came in quite late. You know, we are of the same height. And it was like, oh, Baba Soja, Mama Falerin, ma. And that was around past 7. I'm like, Grandpa, it's 7 p.m. Aletile, Orula Wai, Omotabiri, okay, Shekidiko, Omotashi. I was like, Grandpa, no. Anytime I see his face now, I just like, oh, Baba Soja, oh. Daddy, where are you? But it's fine as well. It's got to rest and.
Orúkọ mi ni olùṣọ́-àgùntàn Ọláníyì Samson Adéṣọlá. Àna mi ni wọ́n jẹ́ àna dára. In fact, wọ́n yìí ṣàna nìkan, bàbá ni wọ́n. Because olùkọ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ olùkọ́ ni wọ́n. Then wọ́n máa ń ṣoore gan-an, but wọ́n gbàgbàkúgbà. Wọ́n gbàgbàkúgbà rárá, wọ́n dẹ̀ fẹ́ràn Ọlọ́run títí lójú ikú. Bí wọ́n ṣe wúlò ní church, iná wúlò ládùúgbò, iná wúlò ní schools. In fact, wọ́n affect many lives positively before he pass on.
My name is Anyosino Adebunmi Adeleke. Chief Adeleke was my in-law. He married my mom's elder sister, immediate elder sister. When I was young, so young, like age 6, 7, back then, 1970 something, when we are on this long vacation, Chief Adeleke will come to Ibadan all the way from Tede. Will come to Ibadan just to come and pick me. He will pick me and some other children in the family. Not only his direct children, because I'm not his direct children, child, but he will pick us, took us round all throughout that long vacation. He will took us around Nigeria. As in, he was the first person that took me around from Oyo State to the now Osun State. We went to Kanji Dam. He took us to Kanji Dam. From there, we went to Mokwa in the north. We went as far as Zaria. We will turn Nigeria around. He will carry us back then in his Peugeot 504. We will travel around Nigeria all through that long vacation. When we come back to Tede to complete our holiday there, and he will bring us back to Ibadan. So every long back, till I grow up, every long back, he will pick us, take us around. So most of the time I spend holiday with him in Tede. Funny enough, the time he was transferred from Tede to Ede, I was with him on one of those long vacations. So we moved, all of us moved together from Tede to Ede. That was when he came to settle down in Ede. We moved together because it was during one of those long vacations. He's a person that loves family. He loves family, he cares for family too much.
My name is Sunday Adedeji. Uh, in twofold, Baba was my principal, especially for those of us 1985 set. He was my principal, and he was also a family friend of my father, late Adedeji. You see, Baba really he led a very impactful life. In fact, he's a role model for majority of us, for somebody as old as he was before he died. The man did not use eyeglasses to read. Every part of his organs were really functioning very well. In fact, when he died, I couldn't even believe, because Baba was still agile. But probably some months back, I went to him to collect the key to clear the cemetery for a friend whose father died there. So I used to collect the key to clear that place. But Baba just told me, I am now old though. Go to Baba Omotosho. He now has the key. Probably Baba was preparing for his death then. But from the little I could see of Baba then, he was still agile. But you see, there is a necessary end, which must come when it has to come. So Baba led a very impactful life.
I'm Tayo Phillips Olowe. Okay, my meeting grandpa was 3-4 years ago when he came to Ibadan to visit one of his sons, that is Tayo Adeleke. He happens to be my neighbor. That was when I met him. And when he was coming with grandma, they packed loads of Eko and they brought it to Ibadan for us. Yes, that was the first time I was meeting him.
My name is Dr. Keji Adeleke. Oh, that wonderful man that just passed away from the surface of the earth, Jonathan Adebunmi Adeleke. That's my wonderful father, and the most wonderful father that ever lived on earth. The most and the greatest icon I ever met on earth. What I can say to divide his legacy is that he has left behind a legacy of a life that has affected millions of people in his own generation, and that will continue to affect much more even after he has departed in terms of humanity. He instilled into me hard work mentality. He instilled into me faithfulness. He instilled into me doggedness. He instilled into me faith in God. He seemed to instill into me high level of discipline. He instilled into me administrative skill and everything good that can be found in humanity. I would like to encourage everyone to live a life that left impact upon humanity, that will live on even after their own generation. Like we had many in the Bible. In this our contemporary world, this is one of the examples of people or somebody who lived a life that had impact and left impact that's an indelible mark in the lives of many. Thank you.
Though he is no longer with us, his memory lives on in the life he touched and the community he helped build. As we bid farewell, we do with gratitude for a life well lived and a legacy that will continue to inspire generations. May his gentle soul rest in perfect peace.